2025 is around the corner. Yalla, inshallah, less than 2 weeks. We are going into a new year, Bismillah ta'ala. Aren't you guys excited? We should take advantage of this year, get our goals going, Bismillah ta'ala. And that's the purpose of this video, to get you clear goals in order for you to achieve them and have a good life. Let's start with this video. When planes take off, they have a 95% chance of landing to their designated destination that they have planned months ago before the trip even started. It's a system or a plan that organizes the plane to such extent that it assures that the trip is smooth, that the trip it reaches its designated location, exact time, whatever, etc. Now I want you to imagine this. Imagine that the pilot enters the plane and he has no clue what he's doing. He has no idea of the trip. He doesn't even know what he's doing in there. He's a pilot, bear in mind, but he has no clue what he's doing. Doesn't know where the plane is going. Doesn't know destination, trajectory. Has no clue, zero. Would it make sense for him to take off, accepting the fact that he's initially going nowhere? He's genuinely just going nowhere. And let's just say, for the sake of this video, inshallah it doesn't happen, but he takes off. The question now becomes, how long will he last in the sky before he either crashes or he goes back right where he started? This dunya is really short. It's temporary. I'll give you an example. School started like 3 months ago. I swear it's been like 3 days and now we're at winter break because I live in Canada, in the West. I swear it's been like 3 days. It felt like 3 days in a blink of an eye. Now it's the winter break. And this life is just full of distractions. And us Muslims, we should know that. But how could we know that this life is a test? It's really short and it's temporary, but still not know where we want to go. We don't have, at least not even a goal, just a hint, just a glimpse of where we want to be. What things do we achieve? What do we want to become? Just a glimpse. Our lives just like the airplane journey, airplane trip, whatever you call it. If it has a plan, has genuine goals, ambition, a burning desire to achieve something, a clear view, then there's a huge chance of it. There's a huge percentage of it landing or reaching its designated destination, reaching its place that it has desired for. But the same goes for the opposite. If you have no clue where you want to go, you have no desires, you have desires to achieve something, you have no goals, no ambitions, then you're just going to stay in the same place, frustrated, not being able to take off and fly. And of course, this is all by the qadr of Allah. And I know for a fact you relate to this. You're either affected by this or you just see it around. If you ask people, especially teenagers, about what they want to achieve in their life, they answer with empty, shallow, vague, unclear answers that you can't even say they are goals. For example, it's just money, happiness. Not only are those things temporary and they're only in this dunya, of course you can't follow us in the akhirah, but these aren't unique things. These are something that everyone wants. Everyone wants happiness. Everyone wants money. What makes you so special? So you understand that bland lives become many people's lives, especially teenagers. And what happens then is that they unwillingly and involuntarily, keep those in mind, give their purpose away to be shaped by other factors. And those factors being either parents or the school. And what I mean by that is that their purpose, for example, if it's the school, Their purpose just becomes studying, getting a job, having a family, and then dying. There's nothing unique. There is no urgency to make an impact within themselves or other people. It becomes meaningless. And it's not because of laziness or procrastination. No, 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 no. It's not the. This isn't the big picture. Sure, these are problems, but they aren't the main problems. You have to understand that those two negative things, they sprout. It happens only when a person doesn't have a desire to achieve something, doesn't have a goal. Or to put it simply, it does sound harsh, but to put it simply, they don't have a purpose. That's when those two things pop up, and that's when those two things become a daily thing. They don't possess a goal. And look, I'll give you an idea. Let's say that I'll strip away from you all the distractions in your life: phone, social media, Netflix, video games, school, not necessarily a distraction, bear with me. Let's say all those just disappear out of nowhere. They disappear to thin air. Who do you become then? Do you understand where I'm trying to get at? Like, who are you then? We're so dependent on those things that we forget to build ourselves. Let that sink in. And as us Muslims, we understand that this dunya will never happen ever again. And it's a test. And that we're heading to Jannah. Don't you want Jannah? Don't you want to see the Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam? Don't you want to see Allah Azza wa Jal every single day? Don't you want to see those Sahabas, those great men? Don't you want to see them? Of course you want to see them. Of course you desire Jannah. So you understand that we have to take advantage of this world. But how do you take advantage? If you have not even a hint, not even an idea, not even one idea of where you want to be. It doesn't make sense to take a step and not even having a glimpse of where you want to go, right? So we have to have a clear view, at least a clear one, to understand what we're doing in this life. And it only takes 3 steps in order to have clear goals, inshallah, that I want you guys to have so you can take advantage of this life, bismillah ta'ala. But I require from you one thing, actually 2. First, sit on the desk. I know you're on bed. You're on the bed right now. Just sit on a desk, bro. Second thing, bring either a notebook or a paper. Come on, I'm waiting. Grab him. You got him, inshallah? Okay, let's continue. So, the first step is that I want you to imagine yourself in 5 years. Imagine yourself in 5 years and write down. Of course, nobody wants a 800 pounds fat guy, loser, he didn't achieve anything, right? Imagine yourself in 5 years. And a tip, write at least like a paragraph, and write as if you're a coworker or a classmate of yourself. An example, my name is Osama. Let's say, I've met this guy, his name's Osama, he's this, that, he's 6'1", he's Hafiz, Quran, whatever. These aren't my goals, but like, that's an example. That's step 1. Step 2 is to write down I recommend at least 10 goals, big and realistic, of what it will take you in order to become that person in 5 years. 5 years I'll be 20, so I wrote down what I want to be in my 20s and the 10 goals that would take me in order to become that person. That's step 2. And another thing that I recommend is take 5 of those 10 goals and make them Islamically related, because as us Muslims, what does Allah Azza wa Jal tell us? وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونِ. So yeah, we have to prioritize that too. Just 5 of those goals and make them Islamically related. The third step is creating daily habits that will help you achieve those big goals, inshallah. Big, medium, small. 3 steps. Remember them. You in 5 years. 10 goals. 5 of them are Islamic, and daily habits. This video is I think it's gonna be long. I don't want it to be long. I think inshallah it's gonna be 10 minutes. Remember those 3 things. Write them down. Keep this piece of note or this piece of paper in your pockets at all times, so you can always remember those goals. Take at least 30 minutes. Give yourself time and write down all the things that I've told you. Play back the video if you want to repeat it. I don't want to make this video too long, but remember those words that I told you. 3 steps. Do them, and inshallah 2025 will be your year. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.